I want to talk about Tales of the Alkhalm Forest Volumes 1 and 2 for a moment. Now, I know I'm pretty new in this whole author game. I published these back in July, so I've only been sort of in the field for 6 months. But I wrote these books back in 2020. Pretty much 4 years ago, I started writing these. I started writing them because I was reading the Witcher books, and as I was reading, I kept coming up with my own ideas of, hey, this would be cool, or it'd be interesting to see this character or a character like this do that. So I stopped reading mid-series, and I started writing. And it was so fun getting these stories and ideas that were stuck in my head, getting them down on paper. And as I wrote more and more and just continued to go volumes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now I'm on to Rabid Luck and looking at things for the future, it's easy to forget about the early days, about the original things that I wanted to tell. These are my babies. These books allowed me to take a leap of faith into this whole unknown writing field. And I may consider my newer books and stories and stuff much better than this. I consider these books to be, in hindsight, very amateur because I just started out. I was very rough around the edges, and my writing style reflects that. And as you read the Alkhalm books, you'll see how my writing improves once you hit volume 4, 5, 6, so on. But these were some banger stories in here, and gosh, it's crazy to think about how just little simple ideas came to grow into this and into a whole series. I mean, you got demons possessing a plague-infected city and 2 priests hell-bent on trying to stop them. You got natives, storming natives, trapped in mines with wendigos and with kids as they're trying to escape, and the wendigos are trying to eat them and kill them, and the Stormins have powers. You got 2 teens fighting a werewolf and a fortune teller in a forest, and then there's Jacoby and Craney Duncan just chilling in a very unfortunate house with a hag on the prowl. Man, I tell you, if you haven't read Tales of the Alkhalm Forest, Volumes 1 and 2, give it a shot. If you're even semi-interested in fantasy, horror, anything like that, man, these books right here. I put a lot into it. I just love them, okay? I just love them. They're my babies. As the series goes on, there's more mature, darker themes introduced, and it really becomes something a lot more heavy-handed in some ways. But this is just action and adventure and fantasy through and through. Nick Roberts once said that reading these, some of the scenes were sort of like reading a video game cutscene, and that's exactly sort of what it felt like. I felt like I was writing what I was seeing in my head, which would be similar to sort of like a game cutscene. And I think that's awesome. So, I don't know. I just ranted for 4 minutes. I apologize. I love my books. I forget about the early books sometimes, but I love them anyways. Have a good day. Go outside, get some sun, drink some water, drink a G Fuel. No, this isn't sponsored. Drink a G Fuel, get some exercise, do some cardio, make that money, get that bag. Do whatever you got to do today. Or, if you need to, stay inside, watch some TV, play some games, focus on your mental health. Whatever you have to do to make it through the day, make it. I love you all. Hasta luego.